Hey fellas, it's 265 Chevy here, two-car garage. Just want to give y'all a video, let y'all know that I'm alive and I've been working. Well, first of all, let me bring you up in here. This is the mini kitchen. Little kitchen that we had to make. We made this little kitchen. Got everything in it. Even flowers. Wife likes flowers. We had to make this little kitchen. Each door, we had a plastic. Had to put plastic on the door. Now that right there, I had to cut out, pull out the plaster, because that's where that panel's going to go eventually. Well, the kitchen renovation has started. And trying to keep all the dust out from the rest of the house. And we go show you all what I've been doing. Okay, here we go. This is the kitchen. It's a big room. Pulled out all the plaster off the walls, and here it is. All that plaster. Me and my wife pulled it all out. That's what I've been working on. Pulled it. 12-foot ceilings. Huge room. 3 doors, 3 windows. That window got broke. We don't have central air, central heat. We got an air conditioner. And we got that window. Okay, let me kind of tell you how this is going to go. That window got broke too. But that window right there gets totally taken out. Taken out that window. Alright. That goes. All that goes. I don't know, that goes. All that goes. All that still gets gutted out. Still got to pull all that out. Alright. All the trim all gets sanded. Gets stripped, really. All the trim gets stripped. And the baseboards. You know, some pretty nice sized baseboards. All that gets pulled off and stripped. You know, we got transits. You know, we got all that boxed in, taped up. So all the dust try to stay into this room. So they don't get everywhere. And right now it's working. We did each door, each transit, each everything. Made a plastic all off. Double plastic. I think it's like 4 or 5 mils or 3 mils. You know, plastic all off and everything. So no, you know, very little dust is getting out of this room. And let me tell you, fellas, it's been dusty. Really dusty. I mean, look at that mound of crap. You know, that was behind the plaster. So that was, you know, I kind of knew that probably was going to be there. So that's going to look nice after it gets cleaned up and sealed. So, you know, let me kind of give y'all somewhat of the layout right now, how this is going to go. Right there, you know, we pretty much, in our household, we pretty much live in the kitchen. Because the kitchen's big enough that, you know, when we have family gatherings and stuff, that, you know, everybody pretty much kind of hangs out in here. So there's going to be a big screen TV up there. Going to have a mantle that goes across. Be able to watch my Saints games up there. We were going to tear out this wall. On the other side of this wall is our living room. And the problem that, you know, first of all, like I said, we don't have central air, central heat. So trying to cool off each room, we don't use all the rooms at one time in this house. So during the summer it gets pretty hot. So it's the reason why they got transits back in the olden days, they used to open those transits, and they would lower, this is like a double hung window, and they lowered the top window and all the heat would go out. So that's what that now. So, but that window's coming out. Right here is where the stove's going to be. They're going to have a counter all the way across, brand new cabinets. You know, cabinets that goes all the way across the top. And you're going to have cabinets that go across the top there. And then you're going to have, you know, cabinets that go from that window to that window. And you're going to have a dishwasher and all that other stuff. The refrigerator goes over here with a nice big cabinet, you know, and probably a little small cabinet on top of the refrigerator. All that gets torn out. That's all going to be wall space. We don't know if we're going to put a cabinet for a countertop there, or we might do, you know, one that goes across in the middle right here. We haven't made up our mind on that, but we got so much work involved that, you know, we got time to decide, truthfully. So on the top, we're gonna put crown molding all the way around. You know, we're gonna put crown molding all the way around. On the top, we're probably gonna put a big medallion, either with a light or a ceiling fan. Haven't made up our mind. We're gonna have recessed lights all on the inside, and we're gonna have some track lighting too, in different places. Maybe over. It's gonna show off the fireplace and all that stuff. The house has a lot of nice trim. I mean, the trim is gorgeous in this house. That right there, that is actually brass. So we can clean them up. They'll be nice and shiny. I thought these were brass, the hinges, but they're not. They made of steel. So what I'm gonna do this. When you paint this, in a couple of, say, 6-7 months, they'll start chipping and stuff like that. So I'm a powder coating. So I'm gonna be able to use my powder coating to get some of that done. Let me get out of here. See what else. I guess y'all wonder why I left the slats on. I got 20 years experience painting. I own plus 5 years of owning my own business. So I got a lot of experience doing this stuff. And on these old houses, a lot of people yank the lats out, and then they just put sheetrock right on top of the studs. Now, what I've learned is that a lot of houses, especially this house is like over 120 years old. So a lot of these houses are not plumbed. And, you know, they settled over the years and everything else like that. So if you look at their walls are kind of wavy. So if you don't really want that, the best thing to do is to leave the lats up, and because they already straight. I mean, when they plastered over this, that plaster was like straight as a board. Now that's becoming a dying art. You know, nobody really even plasters houses anymore. So I mean, but to keep it straight, you know, you leave the lats on. So you could see that I took all the stuff out between the lats. Now today I finished taking all the plaster off, and you can see they still have stuff in the lats right there. Now I'm gonna go up there when I finish doing this video. It's probably about 4 o'clock right now, 4:30, and I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna finish taking all that stuff out of the lats, and get them all nice and clean. So make sure none of the stuff pops out when you put your sheetrock up. It don't put a big old bulge in your sheetrock. Now here's another thing that I've noticed. I don't know if you can see this. You see where that paintbrush is right here. Hold on, let me put the paintbrush in this location. Okay, you see where that paintbrush is. I don't know if y'all can see that, but the floor kind of dips where the zinc, or we call it the zinc, used to sit. So that whole part right there kind of slopes down. Now if we're going to put cabinets over there, if we don't straighten that, there's got to be a problem underneath the floor, that something is either rotted or something sinking or something to that point that's going to need to be addressed. So that's going to be another thing. So I'm going to have to go outside this whole place gets rewired, this whole kitchen. There's a main wire that comes in. I'm gonna put a panel on the opposite side of that wall where that plywood is. It's gonna be a 100 amp panel, and it's pretty much gonna run this whole top of this house. I got a bathroom to do and other things that needs to be rewired. I need to do plumbing over here so that the outside of the house, just like I did in the back, to run the plumbing and the electrical for the wash and dry in the little room, which is now, we call it the mini, a little mini kitchen now. We ran all that. So I got some plumbing to do, electrical to do. Probably gonna get somebody to hang the sheetrock and float it, even though I know how to do that. I just think that they'll be in here 1 or 2 days and they'll get it done and get it out. But the majority of the work I'm gonna do, strip everything. All these floors come up, these tile floors, these are a pain in the ass to get up. You can look at some of my older videos. The floors that are underneath it are hardwood pine. They beautiful after they sand it, you know. This is going to cost us a fortune, even if we do it ourselves. Me and my wife has been saving pretty long to try to do this room in the bathroom. So this is the time to get it done. Probably going to break me, but my wife deserves it. She's been waiting a long time for it. And had many arguments about why I'm doing this and why I'm doing that. But you know, I have my own way of doing things, I guess you can say. But anyway, a softer point. I haven't been in the garage at all. I'm gonna be making a video because I'm gonna be doing something up in there on the Firebird. I got a story to tell you about that, but that's gonna be on a separate video. I got a couple projects that actually started. That's actually not for the Firebird or the Chevelle, but it's for the garage. There's some organization things that are going on in there that I'm, you know, just little small things that I want to get done. So I'll make videos of that too while I'm making videos of this. But I just wanted to let y'all know that I'm still alive. This house don't kill me. It's a lot of work, fellas. I mean, I'm just so happy that at least today, I think today's April 9th, maybe the 9th or the 10th, that this plaster is off. Now I gotta get this mound out of here. It's a mountain of rubble, which, God, I mean, look how tall, you know, look how tall that shit is. It goes all the way in the back. That is a lot of shit, you know, but got it off, got it done, you know. Probably been working 4 or 5 hours in the afternoon on it, trying not to kill myself with it, but today put in a full day. I wanted to get the rest of the plaster off. I knew that, you know, I mean, even though I'm wearing a dust mask and everything, let me get out of this room. Even though I'm wearing a dust mask, it still all gets in your nose and your lungs and everything else, you know. We even got the stove right here. Had to run. So sorry. That's okay, Tori. No problem. Had to run gas lines up in here. Had to run electrical up in here, just so I can, you know, make this a mini kitchen. So all of that had to be done. Plus, I had to finish the porch downstairs, which I'll see the video of. You know, you already saw the video of that. That's already been done. So there's my. Okay, you can see, fellas. I'm using a dust mask. I mean, you know, before me and my hard self wouldn't even use that, but doing it now. Yeah, I wouldn't use it at all. But watching YouTube videos, you know, how everybody talks safety and everything. You know, definitely use it. I'm glad I did. Fan says it exhausts to try to get the dust out. You know, windows. This window already, you know, I'm taking all the windows out. completely resash them, sand the outside, put new glass in it and everything. That one's pretty much been done already. I did that probably about 2 or 3 months ago, maybe 4, and but that one needs to be done. So all that kind of stuff is going to be getting done. I'll be making updates on it. This is probably going to be a good 6-7 month, you know, thing. But made an agreement with me and my wife that I can get out in the garage and get a couple of things done that I want to get done out there too. You know, because I don't want that to stop just because I'm working on this. You know, all work and no play, you know, makes 265 an unhappy camper. So, you know, I got to keep 265 happy. I just wanted to tell Greg Porter I'm sorry I ain't gonna be able to make it to Kansas City. I really was trying to figure a way to get in it. We have a vacation coming, you know, sometime in August. So that's already scheduled. And I know y'all's is right in the beginning of September or the beginning of August. And I ain't gonna be able to make that. I'm gonna be in full bloom of this. So and try to keep on working on this and everything else that I can work on. Sorry that I ain't gonna be able to make it. I really wanted to, but you know how life is. But I'll talk to you guys later. I'm gonna upload this today. And what is today? Today is Wednesday. That's what today is, Wednesday. I think it's April 9th or April 10th. So anyway, y'all have a good rest of the week. I'll probably make another video, probably maybe on a weekend. You know, works Sunday, so you know, or maybe Monday or Tuesday. See where we at. Hopefully that power's going, but I doubt it. Later, fellas. Bye.